Two men accused of running a magic mushroom business in Portland illegally, known as Shroom House, made their first appearance in a Multnomah County courtroom today.
Both those men arrested after a raid on that shop just yesterday. Elise Haas here in studio now. So what's next in this ongoing saga?
There's going to be a lot of court dates ahead, but it was last Friday when I discovered that a man named Stephen Tachi was listed on business documents associated with Shroom House. And so today, Stephen Tachi made his first court appearance in Multnomah County Court. He was considered the boss or owner of Shroom House. And according to court documents, Stephen Tachi is from Canada, just outside of Vancouver, BC, about 5 hours drive from Portland. He did not enter a plea today. Meanwhile, Jeremias Geronimo also appeared in court. He was identified as the manager of Shroom House. Geronimo pleaded not guilty. He also has no ties to Portland. Officials said that his family is in Texas. However, in addition to these new charges in Portland, we learned that Geronimo also had a warrant out for his arrest in Lynn County from 2015 for failure to appear in court. So Tachi and Geronimo are both currently facing numerous felony charges for their involvement with Shroom House, including 10 counts of unlawful delivery of a controlled substance near school and 10 counts of money laundering. And because both of the suspects in this case are not from here and they are suspected to have hidden large sums of money in cash, the state considers them flight risks. So in response, the judge ended up setting both of the bails for these people at $1.5 million. They are expected to be back in court later this month. And then the state is saying that they do want to have a grand jury for Tachi's case. So there's definitely a lot to follow, but we'll be there every step of the way.
You've been staying on top of it. You were the first to report on this. You've stayed on top of it. And let's not forget, lots of people were going in, standing in line there. And you mentioned just yesterday that if people did, they need to double check if their identification was used when going there too.
Yeah, because I talked to the Better Business Bureau, and they're the ones who really brought this, concern, and they said that if you have given your ID to the wrong hands, their biggest concern is identity theft. I found out in some documents that former employees gave me that these employees were instructed to photocopy people's IDs.
Whoa.
You're right, and so you really don't want that floating around, so do be sure to check. If you did shop there, check your, make sure that your identity wasn't compromised, and I do have information to help people, if in fact their identities were stolen at coin.com.
All right.